What's up, guys? Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. I am Quierra Luck, and I am here at the first sign of college basketball, ACC Basketball Media Day, where each ACC school has sent a player and coach representative to talk everything basketball, rivalries, and most importantly, championships. So, without further ado, let's get you guys plugged in. Do you think that these decisions unfortunately affect the black athlete? Because and I hate to ask that question, but I mean, it's a necessity because these elite players are, African American kids who are skipping college. And do you think that that creates a problem? Because
Well, I want y'all to know that she asked me about the black athlete. I didn't say that. So I'm gonna answer a question. I don't need anybody saying Coach Ham said this. I'm answering her question. Well, quite naturally, a high percentage of college basketball players are African American. Probably higher than in any other sport, maybe, except for football. Could be higher. Is it higher?
I would think basketball
Okay,
would be the
basketball's higher. So quite naturally, it's going to affect our kids. And it's been proven that our kids have, the African American kids, have a little bit more of a challenge in terms of but we made tremendous improvement on the quality of education and being prepared when you go to school. But quite naturally, it's going to affect the sheer numbers. We create a scenario, there's no question that the African American athlete would be affected more because there are more of us, more of them. And so that's a scenario that I kind of walk kind of lightly on, but I am concerned about that. And I think for a lot of kids who are from certain circumstances, the opportunity to avoid going to college is and do something else, to maybe reach your goals is going to be very attractive. And my concern is that when you're 26, 27 years old, and you figure out you're not quite as good as you thought you were, and you don't have an opportunity to go to the NBA, and the European game is over when you're 27, you're married with 2 kids, and you have no degree and no education. And you got to start over doing something that maybe it's going to be a little more challenging. So now we've created another scenario that maybe we haven't thought through.
what has it been like to have your brother with you through this transition, and also, of course, bringing that Carolina-Duke rivalry to Pitt and showing them, that to be a part of the ACC?
Yeah, well, it's been great having my brother. When I took this job, one of the things that was very important to me in putting together a staff, I think I understand even more now, this time as a head coach, the importance of staff, coaching staff. And I wanted guys that I think, A, are really good at what they do, guys that communicate well, guys that are very good teachers, and guys that I felt like I could trust. And if you look at all 3 of my assistants, I've known them since 95, 96. My brother, obviously, forever. With him, it's someone that I trust with everything. He's good at what he does. He knows this league as a player and also as a broadcaster in this league. And I think he brings great value to the student athletes that we have, the ones that we will have in the future, and certainly to our program.
I just wanted to know your thoughts about this new G League and the contract. I don't know if you answered it already.
Well,
My apologies.
the problem I see is an elite player is probably not going to benefit from going to the G League. I mean, I think a player that doesn't really want to go to college is a pretty good player, and he might want to go, but I don't know if the NBA is looking to attract those guys. But I just don't see an elite player who can go to college and play against guys he can probably beat pretty easily, would want to go play against guys that are going to be older and stronger and tougher, and you're going to still be 18 years old. So I'm not sure if that's the way or not. We'll see. From an NBA's team standpoint, if they have that kid on their team they're working with, he's getting better, and then at the end of the year he gets drafted by somebody else, then what happens? So there's some issues involved in that whole thing.
So what do you think, what constitutes as elite? Because I feel like that leaves like a lot of...
Well, an elite player is somebody, I'm talking somebody that could, if he was in the draft, would go in the top 5 or 6 picks, maybe top 10. That's a pretty elite player. And I think that player is going to benefit from going to college if he can't go right to the NBA. And it seems like there's some resistance in the NBA to going to changing the rule. So the one and done isn't, to me, it doesn't solve anything, because if guys do come out from high school, there's going to be the next 10 guys that are going to go to college, and they're going to come out after 1 year anyway. So you're still going to have one and dones.
Okay, you probably had like a dream career at Carolina, you know, experiencing both championships and last year as well. What is your legacy at Carolina?
I don't know, honestly. I think we can. I think when I leave, it'll be easier to answer. But I know that I want my legacy to extend beyond the basketball court. And honestly, I mean, if we're being honest, I wanted to extend more off the basketball court than on the basketball court. I mean, I'm sure I will be remembered for some of the things that I did on the court, but if I remember more so for what I did off the court and the impact I made off the court, I think I'll be more satisfied with what I did here.
And what are some of those moments?
On the court?
Off the court.
Off the court. You know, just you know, for me personally, it's glorifying God with everything that I do. Making sure that none of this is possible without Him, and then, you know, just making a positive impact on people that I come into contact with, whether it be on campus or out on Franklin Street or in whatever city we're in. Just trying to be a positive, you know, role model, positive person. Like I said earlier, just an uplifting spirit to whoever I come into contact with.
As an older brother with this new G League thing, if that comes up in a family conversation, with your experience in college, how would you direct him with that decision?
It's because it's so new. I've been trying to work my way around that myself.
But I think he wanted to
you know, my master's program that I'm in now is sport administration, and it has a heavy focus on college athletics. So what I've been kind of pondering the last year is what exactly are we going to do with college sports? And it's an extremely tough question. I think if the opportunity arises for him to go, it's definitely worth a thought. And you know, I'm gonna leave it at that, because it depends on where he is at in his life, how he feels, where I'm at, where my family's at. And it can't be detracted from college. College is a great experience. Even if you're there for 1 year or 5, like I am.
In like a joking way.
It's something that. It's memories that will never be forgotten. It's relationships that will never be forgotten. It's a whole school behind you that you can't get in the G League. You know what I mean? So, you know, to have the University of Pittsburgh behind me, to have the University of North Carolina behind me, I feel so comfortable in those spheres, and I feel like I have a real family. So I feel like the drawback to taking that contract, you know, you'll have more money that first year for sure, but you won't have that circle. And you know, money is money, you know what I mean?
When Kobe gets the ball out of bounds,
it's just material things. But, you know, relationships are real, and being a part of something is real, and that's something that you want at the end of the day. So it's definitely a decision to be made.
So between you two, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Name whoever teammate fits the best description, okay? Best dressed.
Nah, I'd probably say Jamie. Or Mike.
Jamie, Sharon Wright.
Yeah.
Best cook.
Akina.
Cook? Jalen Hoard and Olivier. By far.
Best shoe collection.
Sharon Wright.
Sharon. I know Sharon.
Who's the MVP?
Shawnee Brown.
Anthony Bellis.
Who's a teammate you want to call if you were in trouble?
Akina.
Andrea White.
You get something weird happens. I don't know.
Anthony Bellis.
Something weird happened.
You're not gonna
Anthony Bellis. I'll say Aaron Spivey.
Who's the snitch of the team? Who's the one you don't do stuff around, because you know they ain't gonna keep no secrets?
I'm gonna pass on that.
No, I'm messing with you.
I'm gonna pass on that. I already know you think it, bro. Just saying, bro. I already know you gonna think it. Nah. No. Next question.
If you're having a bad day, who do you call to cheer you up?
Anybody, to be honest. Anybody. If I had to call somebody on rip, it'll probably be Sharon or Jamie.
Jamie.
I need a good laugh.
So the football team has their turnover chain. I'm gonna need for the basketball team to come up with something. A dunk chain, a rebound chain, something.
It's real hard for basketball. The turnover chain, once you get the interception or the turnover,
Right.
like, all plays stop, so you get to run to the sideline.
Right.
In basketball, if you get a rebound, you got to get back
Well,
on offense or get back on defense.
I mean, if you guys come up with something creative in Miami, like you can't just have the football have everything.
I mean, I actually thought about this too, but it's like it's real hard because we don't get to stop play
Right.
because the other team turned the ball over.
This is true. You're right. So, what is your favorite or your most exciting thought about this season? What are you excited about?
I'm excited about running out the tunnel, seeing the whole crowd go crazy when you run out, and just to win.
And who is your team to beat this year? Like, who is your sights on in the ACC?
You want to be everyone. It don't matter who. Everyone.
Everyone, no specific team, that everybody.
Everybody.
Things you're excited about this season?
Really just getting back on the court. I mean, it feels like it's been a while since last year, but just the excitement for this team, being able to play with my teammates, that's probably the biggest thing I'm ready for.
Now, what's the identity of this team? Like, when people look at Florida, what do you want them to say about you guys?
Tough defense, score a lot of points. We like to get after people, and just a lot of energy. We like to play fast. We like to get up and down the court.
Now, before you head out, who are you listening to?
Probably Little Baby or Gunna.
Really? What
Yes.
song? The new one with Drake, right? No. Is it? It's
Never
pretty new.
Recover, yep, that's
Yeah,
definitely up there. Drip Too Hard. I don't know, really, any of their songs I could listen to before a game, honestly. Honestly.
So what are some things that you love about Florida, and are you happy with the decision to choose Florida?
Definitely. It's close to home for me. I love the weather there. That's two of the main things. It's close to my family. The weather is nice. The coaches, they did a good job recruiting me, and I put all my trust in them, honestly, and that's all that it really was.
Now, from a player's perspective, what do you think about this new G League? I don't know if you guys can comment on it or not, but just what are your initial thoughts when you heard about it?
I can't say I didn't see it coming because, I mean, a lot of people, it's been like a lot of controversy over it. But, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. I think some people will end up going to it, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see.
Do you think college is a necessity for a student athlete? Or do you think that they'll be missing out on something that you can't really repeat ever in life? Like, college is special.
Yeah, it is. It's something that you may not never get back in your lifetime.
Right.
So I definitely feel like college is critical, but I mean, each person has their own decision to make, so that's really all I can say about it.
What am I saying? Brandon, close it out for me. Come on now. No. I'm keeping all this.
All right, cool. Brandon Childress signing out. ACC Media Day. Here we have
Quierra Luck.
we out.